Hi, Mr. Voss. I'm here to give my persuasion speech on teacher salaries in America. Here's my lovely audience.
Hi, I'm Jessica from KU.
I'm Peter from KU.
I'm Claire from KU.
I'm Denise from across the street.
I'm Bobby, the next door neighbor.
Okay, perfect. Let me just get the camera set up, and we should be good. Oh, not that way. There we go. Okay. My speech is on teacher salaries in America. Thank you for coming tonight. Many of us can still remember the names of our grade school teachers. For some, general memories and friends made in class form opinions of school, and for others, experience gained from a specific teacher or topic provide inspiration. Teachers serve as role models and play a significant part in the development of young minds. Despite the high chance of burnout and guaranteed low salary, many American elementary school teachers accept the unfairness and continue teaching with passion to help shape children's futures. People who study elementary education in college typically know what the future has in store for them. They don't enter teaching for the paychecks because most people know teachers don't make much money. Instead, they enter the profession with the passion and dedication to help kids learn and grow. But since teachers are the ones that shape children's futures, shouldn't they be rewarded for their hard work with an adequate salary? According to weareteachers.com, without proper pay, the passion doesn't last for most teachers. In fact, about 50% of teachers quit within their first 5 years of teaching. Depending on the rowdiness of the classroom, some educators are luckier than others with their audience. Children are rambunctious and easily distracted. Burnout occurs when employees lose the motivation required for high-demanding jobs. I have witnessed a couple of my own teachers burn out. To think that a couple of students can be the straw that broke the camel's back in someone's career is disheartening. The emotional energy and enthusiasm expected from teachers in this field is only reasonable for a few years, not an entire career. The after hours, outside thinking, pre-planning, and over-demanding attention that some students require will quickly lead to exhaustion. To me, this is more than enough reason to raise the average American teacher salary. Other than the fatigue and emotional drainage, teachers also face a lack of balance and security when the starting salary for teaching in the United States is about $30,000. With pay so low and risk of burnout so high, the fact that half of new teachers quit so early in their career is not shocking. According to articles in the New York Times and Atlantic Magazine, teachers would prefer better teaching conditions than better pay, which exemplifies how other factors, such as working conditions, can cause the decline of motivation that teachers experience. My aunt, a school teacher for a small private school in Kansas City, teaches for the joy and satisfaction of helping young kids thrive in the classroom. But when I see the time and effort she puts into her job, I can't help thinking that she's being cheated. As if the pay isn't low enough, teachers in private schools are making even less than teachers in public schools. Growing up, I went to a private elementary school, Curie Bars, and although I witnessed burnout, several teachers also inspired me. In 3rd grade, Mrs. Morris influenced me to strive to become a teacher someday. It was in late middle school and high school that I realized I didn't want to work in a classroom. Keeping kids' appetite for education alive gets harder as they grow older. Enthusiasm starts with passionate teachers. Not to say luck determines a child's future, but at the same time, the interest in learning is formed at such a young age. Getting the right teacher at the right time can be vital for the outcome and participation in one's academic career. I admire my friends currently working towards a degree in elementary education. As incoming sophomores in college, we've been exposed to the majority of the school system by now. There will always be the uncooperative kids, occasional unexciting lesson plans, and high expectations to uphold while working in the classroom. I hope the passion my friends get from learning stays with them throughout their careers, which will help them relay the enthusiasm onto their students, just as Mrs. Morris did to me. If the salaries for American teachers were raised and the overall working conditions were improved, I believe the original passion held by teachers would prevail over early burnout. More people would want to teach if their efforts were rewarded. With all the effort, expectations to help their students advance, and devotion that they pour into their work while also trying to keep up their motivation with an unfair salary, teachers have become the weary warriors of our generation. Thank you so much for listening to my speech. Thank you, Mr. Voss.